to manage multiple sites all from one component library. This is the conversations we've been talking about the last couple of videos, but I wanted to show you, we actually built a little NPM pack to show you how it could work. And the cool thing behind the scenes in this is I've always envisioned if I was outside of Stackbit, what I would be doing is building my own component library, and then I would bring in customers to basically pay me to build these sites. And then I would use our visual editor with that component library here. That's all my proprietary components, or whatever, it could be Stackbit's components. And they can basically start to spin up and use these sites. And you're basically are building your own proprietary site builder. It would be like Ryland's Squarespace, Ryland's Wix, Ryland's Webflow, whatever it might be. I'm going to give my clientele basically the ability to have all these components, and I can add in new components whenever I want and push them down to all the folks that are using my websites, the websites that I built for them. So right out of the box with Stackbit, you get this component library. Which is amazing. But again, you may want to add your own components into it, and you may want those components to power multiple different sites. So how would we do that? So in this case, what we would do is we would obviously just make an NPM package that hosts our component library. So we built one. And here in this component library, one of our lead developers, Alad, put together this package called Stackbit Typist, which is this cool little component that we'll show you how to put together right now. So inside of here, you can see we don't have the component called Typist at the moment. So we're going to install this into this new site so that then we'll have access to it. And you can envision this actually working with not just this one component, but with any number of components that are all stored inside this package. So we'll read through the package here, and it says that we'll do npm install the Stackbit Typist package. Inside of Stackbit, we can just open up the code editor here and add this as a dependency, and this will actually install it instantly. We're going to need to do it like that, and then this will start to install. What's really cool about this is you can actually do this on your own within your local IDE. So if you're running this locally, you would obviously just go to the terminal and run npm install Stackbit Typist, and just make sure that you're on the preview branch, because when you're pushing up your commits, that's the preview branch is what powers Stackbit here. So I'm going to actually run this, restart the preview one more time just to make sure that it picked up on the correct version of that. So if you ever need to restart the preview, it's right here inside of settings. But now we have this correct one here. So as that's going, the next thing that I'm going to do is just add this to our YAML file, right? And this just basically tells us that there's another component library available. So inside of here, we're going to save this in. Inside of here, then we're going to register the components. And so under source, there's register components. And we have this here. I'm going to import this in, and then we'll dynamically, actually, we don't need to dynamically add it. We'll just add it below the component map, just like that. And the last thing that we're going to do here is set up basically a purge. Some of this stuff would be cleaned up. This is obviously a very quick and dirty proof of concept, but down the road, these type of things will be fully cleaned up, so you won't have to worry about them. So now that we have this all in place, in theory, we should have our whole brand new massive component library that we've built that can power multiple sites, numerous, countless, infinite sites, infinite clients from this one package. So as long as I did this right, we'll click on the add section, we'll scroll down, and there it is, Typist, right? So now I'm going to add this one in, and boom, here it is on the screen. This is amazing. And you can imagine not just this one component being here, but where you can get dozens, hundreds, whatever number of components you might want to supply to clienteles. So we can come in here and start to add elements, right? So I'm going to add an element, and we have this set up so they're out of the box. It says this is a text. We can say this is Ryland's text, and then we'll see it start to move here once it saves. This is Ryland's text, and we can do other things with this, like there's the ability to continue to add elements here, like a backspace. So if we wanted to, we can come in, and obviously we can delete 8, and we'll add another one. You'll see it happen over here as it's going. I'm going to add another one here to add some stuff. And you can make this as, we'll just say more, and let it run. And so now we have this whole component that we've pulled in, and it is fully up and running inside of our studio. And you can imagine this doesn't just go to my one site, but this goes to any of the sites that use my package, which is an incredible, incredible option, because no longer could you be a theme maker or a component maker and have your components just sitting in on a website where you have to copy paste the code into a source file. But you can have people who don't know how to code finally have the ability to utilize your components within a WYSIWYG visual site editor. That's just incredible to me. So I wanted to get this out there, showcase it to us. If anyone puts together their own little NPM package that works with Stackbit, please reach out and let us know. I'm Rylan at stackbit.com, and you can follow this, how this is kind of formatted and put together to spin it up. And if you want to also spin it up, just go to alpha.stackbit.com/create and start up from this theme. It'll put together the whole Next.js theme for you in 50 seconds, and you can be on your way kind of toying it and playing together. All right. Talk to you again soon. Bye.